Hi, this is Dr. Kim. Welcome back to 10-Minute Wellness Video Series. Our first secret is about water. It's called Superhydrate, Shower from Within. Now, if you're with somebody, give that person high five and say, Superhydrate, shower from within. If you're by yourself, tell yourself, Superhydrate, shower from within. Now, what does that mean to be superhydrating? Now, you know hydrating, but we need to be super hydrating. We need to be drinking tremendous amount of water. Now, showering from within. Now, all of us take shower. Did you take shower today? I hope so. Now, the problem is we keep cleaning outside, but we're not cleaning inside. We need to take shower not only outside, but inside on a daily basis. So that's what that means. Then why do we need to drink so much? Why? Why do we need to drink so much? Our body is 70% water. It's up to here with water. I don't know if you knew that or not. But now you know that our body is mostly water. Let's say we take this basin and then we put about 70% water in here. And then we take this water outside under the sun and leave it outside. And what's going to happen? You guessed it. It's going to collect all kinds of dust, the bugs, the mildews, all kinds of different things are going to come, and it's going to be dirty. Then how do you keep this water clean? How do you keep away from all of these dirty things that are going to come to us? You guessed it. We have to put more water in to dilute all these toxins and then push the water out. And you have to be doing a lot of that constantly to keep the body of water clean. And the same thing's going to happen to our own body. Since we're up to here with water, we have to keep putting more water in to get the water out so that we keep the body of water clean. Our muscles, 75% water. And your heart is 79% water. Your cartilage in every joint is 82% water. Your bloodstream is 83% water. Your brain is 85% water. Your cell, 85 trillion cells in your body, is 90% water. It's mostly water. It doesn't have much of other things in there. It's mostly water. And then most water is in your stomach lining. 98% of your stomach lining is water. What does that mean? If you're dehydrated, you can't think properly, you're going to be stiff on your joints, you're going to have holes in your stomach, we call them ulcer. So dehydration is cause of every disease out there, and we're using medication and all kinds of different things. We need them sometimes, but we're totally dehydrated. That's why we're really sick all the time. That's why we're taking all kinds of different medication. So I highly recommend you start drinking more water. One of the really secret that we don't talk about water is the fact that it is fat losing. In other words, when you drink a lot of water, it's going to activate this enzyme called lipase. Lipase, it burns fat. It breaks down your fat in your body. So when you drink a lot of water, you're just going to lose the weight. And when you drink a lot of water, your skin is going to be shiny and radiant. It's going to illuminate with just youth. So you're going to feel so much younger. These babies, their body's 90% water when you're born. That's why they're like so plump and looking so cute, because of this skin is so radiant because of all the water that they have. Okay? And when you get sick, what happens? What does your doctor tell you? Well, go home, get to bed, and drink plenty of fluid, right? And that's what you need. When you're sick, you need to drink tremendous amount of water to flush out all the toxins out of your body. And that's how you get to save costs and healthcare costs by drinking tremendous amount of water. Then let's talk about what to drink and what not to drink. People ask me, so what's good to drink and what's bad to drink? So let's go over that. First, let's go over what not to drink. This kind of, if you read the label here, it says purified water. You're thinking, well, purified, so it must be pure and clean and it must be good for us. Well, that's not true. When you deionize it, this process called the ionization process, when you take all the ions out of the water to keep it clean, it becomes dead water. So when it goes inside your body, it's going to leach all the minerals away from your body and makes you very toxic and not having enough minerals, which is not good for us. Then what kind of water is good for us? If you read the label here, it says natural spring water. This kind of water you want to drink. Any natural spring water, what it says that, means it's got all the minerals, it's got all the life still in them. Because it has not been tainted by men. So this is the kind of water you want to drink. Some people think this is water. Well, let me break news to you. This is not water. This will not hydrate you. This will dehydrate you. This is called astringent. It's going to literally draw fluid away from your body. Even though you may get some energy surge, but you're going to be going down after the energy goes up and then comes down, because this caffeine makes you go up and then come down because you're dehydrated, because this is an astringent. Well, a lot of people don't want to quit, caffeine, which is fine. Then you should be a responsible coffee drinker. Now, what does that mean? Well, keep drinking coffee. It's okay, but double the amount of water to offset the dehydration effect. In other words, if you drink 1 cup of coffee, then drink 2 cups of water just to offset the dehydration, and then you got to drink some to superhydrate, right? So I want you to really try to quit this. Try to switch over to hot tea and other things. However, if you want to keep drinking, fine, then be responsible and drink more water, okay? And tremendous amount of water, okay? Some people ask me, well, is it good to drink cold water and hot water? Well, our body's really hot. Our body's 98.6 degrees. Have you been out in the desert when it's 100 degrees? I mean, it's totally hot. I mean, it's so hot, right? Our body's that hot. Imagine you're putting a cold drink in your body has to stabilize. Because if the temperature difference makes a tremendous amount of health effects. In other words, if you drink a lot of cold water, your temperature drops and you catch a cold. That's why it's called cold, because your body is very sensitive about the temperature. So I recommend not drinking, unless you're really hot outside, that you want to drink cold water to cool yourself down. If it's like cold outside like right now, then you need to drink more warm water or hot tea or herbal tea or things like that to really stabilize the temperature, which is really, really important for your health. Let's talk about when to drink and when not to drink. And it's part of my job. When I go out to eat with other people, I'm watching other people, what they're eating and what they're drinking during their meal. And most of what I observed is most people who are really heavy drink a lot of fluid during their meals. In other words, they're eating so fast anyways, and then they're literally drinking so much to flush it down. And when you do that, it's really dangerous because it dilutes your digestive enzyme. We have hydrochloric acid. What that does is it breaks down all the food. But what happens is that when you drink water with the food, it dilutes the hydrochloric acid, and then it doesn't allow the food to be broken down. So what do? They get stored. Gentlemen store them here, and then the ladies tend to store them in the back. And we don't want that, right? So you really need to drink less water during your meal. Then when do we drink the water then? Well, we need to drink at least half an hour before your meal, and then wait at least half an hour to an hour after your meal. Then you won't dilute your digestive enzymes. Then you have a lot better digestion. You won't have to take antacid anymore. It'll be very, very good for you. Then people ask me, how much do you need to drink? Well, you need to drink about half of your body weight in fluid ounce per day. Now, what does that mean? I weigh 160. So I divide 160 by 2, so 80 fluid ounce. Each bottle like this is 16.9, so round it off to about 20 fluid ounce. So divide that by 20, so I need to drink 4 bottles of water per day. If you happen to be a bigger person, then you need to drink more. So let's say if you weigh 200 pounds, then you need to divide that by 2, which is 100 fluid ounce per day. Divide that by 20, so you need to drink at least 5 to 6 bottles. So I recommend you drink at least a bottle and a half per segment. In other words, I divide the whole day by 4 segments. Once before breakfast, once before lunch, once before dinner, and then once after dinner. So I divide my 4 bottles into 4 segments, and I drink 1 bottle per segment. So when I wake up in the morning, all of us are dehydrated. Right before breakfast, as soon as you get up, your body is totally dehydrated because you drank literally, you didn't drink anything all night long. I mean, you're totally dehydrated. So first thing you do is you're really stiff and your mouth is dry. And so first thing you do is you drink that. So I put 1 bottle of water right next to me, and that's the first thing I do. I drink the whole thing in the morning. And then I go to the restroom, and then I carry on the rest of the day. So I highly recommend this week, try to drink a tremendous amount of more water, but don't drink so quickly. So slowly ease into drinking more water, and half of your body in fluid ounce per day, and divide them up by 4 increments so that you can even out your drinking water. When you do this, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to really be able to eliminate better. You're going to feel more energetic. You're going to start losing weight, and you see a benefit immediately. So I'm going to see you next week. We're going to talk about very important topic: greens. Thank you.